Hi, hello there, and welcome to yet another edition of the Biology Bunker, where today, my friends, we are talking about macromolecules. Okay, so let's get crazy and talking about macros. All right, so to begin today's 5-minute lecture, we are just talking about the basics and the fact that biology is its own language, y'all. It's wild. Okay, so let's take the word macromolecule itself. Let's break it apart macro and molecule. So we know we're going to be dealing with macro, which means big, large molecules that are put together and taken apart. All right. The building blocks of those are called monomers. Mono means singular one. So one building block, as where polymer, poly, means many. Those are going to be when we put those monomers together, multiple ones, they make a polymer or many. All right. And they're going to be held together by super, super strong bonds. If you remember back to when we talked about the atom and the fact that there can be ionic and covalent bonding, we are talking about covalent bonding here, that they are sharing those bonds between each other. All right, so now when we start making these, we're also going to hear two new terms. We're going to hear dehydration synthesis and hydrolysis. Let's break those puppies apart and see what they actually mean. So, dehydration, we know that's going to deal with what? Water, yeah, that's right. Okay, so synthesis is going to be a process of, so we know that that is literally translating into a process that is involving water. All right, and in this case, this is how our macros are going to be made. Your monomers are going to be put together depending on whether we're talking about carbs or proteins or lipids or nucleic acids. They're going to be put together using those covalent bonds with those monomers. You're going to have one hydroxyl, which is an OH group that is going to be removed. And then you're going to have a hydrogen moved from another one that is going to form water as a byproduct, because water is what? H2O. So you've got H and the OH, and then you've got another hydrogen. So that literally is going to be forming a water molecule, also called condensation. So maybe that's going to be something for you to remember, that it is creating water. All right, so now let's talk about hydrolysis. We know that that is a process also dealing with water because of what? Hydro, yeah, that's right. And then LYS, okay? Anytime you see lice, LYS, that is going to mean killing or getting rid of. So this is literally translating into us breaking apart that exact same thing. So every time we need to break apart that macro, like when we ingest it. So let's say we have had our happy meal. Now our body is starting to go through hydrolysis to break those bonds and then get it into a form that our body can use. And what is that going to be creating? What's the whole point of us eating? Why do we actually go through that other than the fact that it's amazing and delicious? Yeah, it releases energy. The whole point is for our bodies to work. Okay, so our new terms here, we've got a bunch of them, y'all. It's a lot of new terminology. However, once we break these things apart, they're going to make so much more sense. Okay, so just to recap, we've got our macromolecules that we are building using those covalent bonds in the process of dehydration synthesis. And then when we need to break them back down, we're breaking them down with the process of hydrolysis. Now that you know the secret and the rest of the story, this is so super easy, isn't it? Alrighty, I will catch you guys on the flip side on the next first five. So I will see you. Peace out. Bye, y'all.